Handle it for you.
Co-captain number 14, Sarah Hansen. In goal, number 1, Katie Ibarra. Number 3, Annika Johnson. Number 4, Kelsey Taylor. Number 5, Kelsey Bowman. Number 8, Devin Garcia. Number 9, Kirsten Taylor. Number 10, Kristen Gibbs. Number 11, Chrissy Menares. And number 15, Emma Lundeen. The Vikings are coached by Troy Edwards. And now the starting lineup for your Wheaton College Thunder. Tri-captain number 2, Allie Kopelman. Number 1 in goal, Kelsey Graham. Number 4, Caitlin Kish-Kunis. Number 5, Jamie Orweiler. Tri-captain number 7, Laura Karsten. Number 10, Carrie Shannon. Number 13, Esther Tan. Number 14, Val Lilly. Number 16, Ann Strom. Number 19, Anna Siebolt. And tri-captain number 24, Caitlin Liebedor. The Thunder are coached by Pete Belsky, assisted by Cesar Gomez and Jen Binger. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
There you have the starting lineups and the national anthem.
The CCIW believes good sportsmanship is an integral component of intercollegiate competition.
Tonight's a big game for the Thunder.
The NCAA position.
They come in. This is the homecoming weekend, John. It's got a wonderful atmosphere earlier this afternoon at McCulley Stadium right across the way that we can see. 49-21, the Wheaton Thunder defeated Elmhurst College in a big CCIW win. Now we have the women's soccer game here as the women try to remain undefeated on the year and then directly following the men's game on the
football team doing fantastic work just to our left a couple hours ago, and the soccer teams look to continue this great weekend here for homecoming at Wheaton. It is a beautiful day here, about 80 degrees outside, slight breeze as usual here in Wheaton. And yes, much warmer than we would usually expect.
Man, you're telling me. I mean, for this time of year in October, we had similar weather last year to a certain extent throughout October, a bit of an Indian summer, if you will, for the greater Chicagoland area, but this is absolutely perfect weather.
Indeed it is. Both teams are now breaking their huddles and taking the field. Wheaton will be starting out, moving from our right to our left up here in the press box. They are in their white uniforms with orange numbers, and North Park moving from our left to our right is in all gold uniforms with white trim and blue numbers. Both teams are out on the field, and there's the whistle from the ref, and we are underway. as Jamie Orweiler quickly gets the ball from Seabolt and sends it forward to Carrie Shannon. Shannon now to Seabolt on the right side, leaves it even farther for Val Lilly. Lilly gets a quick cross in. It's off the hand of the goalkeeper, free in the box, and a foot to it by Kishkunis is knocked away by a defender, and the ball is cleared back out and out of play.
Boy, the Thunder really didn't take very much time to get their first serious offensive attack on goal of the night underway. Goodness me, the ball was loose about 8 yards at the top as it looked to cross it while the goalie was on the turf. But North Park comes away without a goal.
No. Strom throws it in. It comes to Kishkunis. Kishkunis being hassled by Taylor. She drops it back to Strom, and Strom sends it forward. It's over the head of the defender, and Orweiler's giving chase. Let's see who gets there first. The keeper is out to get it, and good job by Katie Ibarra to keep that ball away from Jamie Orweiler. If Orweiler had gotten there first, we know from the Thunder side that's almost a certain goal. Now Thunder turnover in their own end as North Park controls. Dropping it back to number 8, Evan Garcia. And Garcia sends it forward, but it goes right to Kishkunis off of her and out of play. Throw in for North Park and Christy Menares in the Thunder end. That throw bounces around. Esther Tan gets ahead to it. Now it's sent across to the middle and cleared back out. And now the ball comes to Allie Kopelman. She plays it up the near side to Kishkunis. Kishkunis tried to go deep for Orweiler. That pass is intercepted, and now the ball sent deep into the Thunder end. It gets past everybody and will roll over the end line for the first goal kick of the match, and it will belong to the Wheaton Thunder.
Wheaton College coming in with a record of 11-0-1 overall, still ranked third nationally according to the recent poll on October 4th, last Tuesday. Now, however, that poll did not factor in their Monday night draw with Kalamazoo College right here at Joe Bean Stadium late Monday night. So it'll be interesting to see where the Thunder end up should they win this game and move to 12-0-1, where they end up if they drop from their number 3 national ranking or not.
Indeed, that was a frustrating game for those of you tuned in on Monday night. Kalamazoo basically decided to play defense the entire match, and the Thunder couldn't quite get a shot into the back of the net. They tried and tried and tried, and through regulation time and 2 overtimes, they just could not quite get the ball to the back of the net, and a very frustrating tie, I'm sure, for this Thunder team. They avenged that tie on Wednesday in DePaul with a 2-0 victory there. As now the Thunder control and bring it back across midfield with Allie Kopelman. We have a foul call as Kopelman was hit and goes to the turf. And we'll have a Thunder free kick just in the North Park end of the field. Looks like Aaron Strom is stepping forward to take the kick for the Thunder as everybody moves forward looking to get involved in this attack.
Mentioned Aaron Strom taking this free kick. This normally is the area of where sweeper Amanda Brake is so effective with the set pieces, but however, due to her injury, the Thunder, they've compensated for her well.
Now a ball into the box by Liebedor.
Offside.
Is played on, a decent shot there on goal, but the offside flag was up from the linesman, and we'll have a North Park free kick. Just 3.5 minutes into this game so far, still scoreless, and the Thunder doing what they do best, getting their offense going and trying to possess and keep on attacking. Now ball headed in near the top of the box. Orweiler gets ahead to it, giving chase is Seabolt. Now it comes back out to Orweiler. Orweiler one touches into the middle, tried to get a shot off. It was blocked down by number 7, Sarah Wilson, and North Park comes back the other way with it. Now a through ball goes through literally everybody, and Bucky Liebedor comes back to track it down for the Thunder. She plays it on the left side, and the Thunder defense will start to possess, as they do oh so well, and try and set up the offense. Aaron Strom's pass forward, though, is intercepted, and North Park regains control. Now the ball goes out of play off the head of Allie Kopelman, and it'll be a North Park throw here on the near side. Just 4.5 minutes in now. The throw comes in near side. Handling it is 15, Emma Lundeen. Now a ball sent into the box. Kelsey Graham watches it bounce once and snatches it out of the air. And Kelsey Graham touches the ball for the Thunder for the first time today. She's starting in goal, as she has for the past several games for Coach Pete Felsky. Now the ball forward, nicely played by Anna Siebel. She leaves it on for Lily. That Lily down the right side sends it forward. It goes off the foot of Shannon into the box, and there it is, scooped up by North Park goalkeeper Katie Ibarra.
The goalkeeper matchup today, Ibarra versus Graham. Kelsey Graham, 3 shutouts to her credit for the freshman. Wonderful job in goal recently for the Thunder. She's allowed 3 goals, average .45 goals allowed per contest. Ibarra's allowed 16 goals, 1.71 per contest, but has also pitched 3 shutouts of her own, so it'll be interesting to see that matchup for the 2 netminders this afternoon.
Now the Thunder defense possessing again, and there's Esther Tan sending it forward. Anna Seabolt gets shoved from behind, does a nice little somersault, gets back up to her feet, and there'll be a foul call from the official. And a free kick for the Thunder. It's taken quickly by Esther Tan. It's sent into the middle to Karsten, and Karsten plays on the left side to Aaron Strom. Strom brings it forward, looking for a deep ball, so instead sends it on the sideline to Kishkunis. Kishkunis, nice move to get into the middle. She's created some space for herself, and now she sends the ball into the box on the right side, and it's cleared high in the air back near midfield. Esther Tan's first touch tries to send it into the box, but there it is deflected back out. And now Val Lilly gives chase on the far sideline. Both players end up going down. Incidental contact, and we will have a Thunder throw-in on the far sideline. Throw comes in now to Carrie Shannon. She drops it back to Esther Tan, and Tan plays it back to Liebedor. Liebedor steps forward, gets her foot into it, sends it to the top of the box. It's bounced around, hits Kopelman. Kopelman has it at the top of the box, can't quite control, tried to turn with it, and it's sent back to midfield. Now the Thunder regain possession with Aaron Strom, and now it's dropped back to Esther Tan. They'll set up the attack again. Tan's pass is intercepted, and now the ball's kept in nicely on that far sideline as both teams battle for it, and it comes free to the Thunder. Now to Carrie Shannon in the middle. Shannon, nice turn. Comes into the middle, passes it across to Kishkunis. Kishkunis, 1 touch into the middle, turns, fires a shot on goal, and it is scooped up by Ibarra yet again as we remain scoreless just 7 minutes into this opening half.
Wheaton just looking for sly opportunities to get that ball into the goal.
Now the punt from Ibarra goes beyond midfield. It was a good punt, tracked down by Strom, and now dropped back to the Thunder defense again. Liebedor being pressured a little bit, drops it off to Strom. Strom 1 touch forward. Her pass to Kishkunis is intercepted and turned back for 15 Emma Lundin, but Liebedor is able to get there first and get the ball to Caitlin Kishkunis. Kishkunis now hassled on the near sideline. The ball goes out of play, and we'll have a Thunder throw. Kishkunis takes the throw, sends it into Orweiler. Orweiler flicks it forward looking for Kopelman. And now the ball is cleared out of play onto the roof of our press box. And we'll have another Thunder throw. Kishkunis once again throws it in towards Orweiler. Getting ahead to it there was number 11, Christy Meneres, for the defending North Park Vikings. They're going to say it went off of Orweiler last, and we will have a throw for the Vikings.
This is the first conference match for the Thunder. However, North Park, they've already played 3 of them. They're 2-1 in those matches.
Now a shot is scooped up by Kelsey Graham. That was a nice move to get a shot off by Annika Johnson, number 3 for North Park, and Graham quickly throws the ball out to the right side of her defense. Now it's fought over in the middle, and North Park will control back near midfield on the far sideline. Now pass into the middle, intercepted by Allie Kopelman. Kopelman plays forward for Carrie Shannon. Shannon on that far sideline sends it forward looking for Orweiler. Ball bounces twice. Orweiler is able to get to it now as the defender falls down. Orweiler into the middle of the field, looked for Seabolt. Seabolt wasn't expecting that pass, and it went to the defense and is cleared back out. Now played to Aaron Strom on the left side, still in North Park territory. Strom moving forward, looking for Kishkunis. That pass is deflected back towards midfield, and Strom will let it roll out of play, and we'll have a Thunder throw as they look to continue this attack. Strom's throw nicely goes straight down the near sideline. Orweiler can't quite keep it in, and we'll have a throw for the Vikings deep in their own territory. Meneres will take the throw for the Vikings. Her throw comes in towards midfield off of Laura Karsten, and now punched into the middle of the field where Lily comes over to head it into the air. It comes down to Kopelman. Kopelman turns it back towards midfield and now sends it forward for Laura Karsten. Karsten tried to play it forward to Kishkunis, had it knocked away, but now does so successfully. Kishkunis has it on the left side of the box. She turns toward the middle of the field, goes down momentarily, can't quite get the touch to it, but Aaron Strom will come over and pick it up on the near sideline. Strom's first touch, though, goes out of play, and we'll have a throw-in for the Vikings yet again in their own end.
That draw to Kalamazoo College on Monday night, while it might have been a rather disappointing result for the Thunder, according to Esther Tan, she says it really helps the team as far as perspective concerned, helps them realize there's a lot of improvement to be made if they want to get that top spot in the nation, prepare themselves completely for the postseason. Hopefully, that is in store for this team.
That's very true. Coach Pete Felsky said something along those lines, too, in the post-game interview. It's a good learning experience for the Thunder, another defensive look that they have to find a way to counter and still score despite the different defensive look from the team. So hopefully the Thunder will have grown a lot from that draw on Monday night, and the next time they face a very defensive team, they'll be able to handle it much better. The ball fought over at midfield. North Park controls for the moment on the far sideline. Comes into the middle now to Garcia, and she sends it forward. There it's bounced around, and it comes free to Lundeen. Lundeen has it on the left side of the box. She goes down, the ball rolls over the end line, and we will have a Thunder goal kick for, I believe, the second time in the game.
You're always giving a little bit of pause whenever you see a forward go down in the box. Potential foul call there, but it was a good call by the referee not to award the foul.
Yeah, you'd always do pause for a moment on those, but the refs also typically don't make a call there unless it's something extremely blatant, because it is an automatic red card and a penalty kick. Actually, I think it's an automatic red card. I'm not sure on that, but there's definitely the penalty kick aspect, and that is a huge thing to be awarding to a team, so the refs always have to think twice when they see someone go down in the box. Now the Thunder control on the right side, and Carrie Shannon now has the ball coming into the middle. She brings it across midfield herself, has a lot of space. Shannon brings it forward all alone. Now she runs into some pressure from the defense and drops it back off to Aaron Strom. Strom gets into it. It's deflected off the fender over the head of Orweiler. Seabolt gets a foot to it on the right side. Good hustle there by Seabolt to get a foot to the ball, but her shot goes wide right on that bouncing ball, and we'll have a goal kick for the Vikings.
Great ball in by Aaron Strom. Christy Monterez did a wonderful job of getting in front of it for a little bit, and Orweiler actually does so well helping it along with a back flick header. Nearly got Seabolt to the goal.
Now we have a Thunder throw in on the far side. It comes in to Carrie Shannon. Shannon, nice turn to get into the middle, and now passes it to Laura Karsten. Karsten leaves it on for Strom. Strom will look to send it in again. Strom, nice move to get around her defender and send it forward to Orweiler. Orweiler has it on the left side of the box. She turns into the box. It has the ball chopped away from her. It goes over the end line, and we'll have the first corner kick of the match, and it will go to the Wheaton College Thunder. Coming into the near corner to take it is Caitlin Kishkunis. We'll see if they go with the short corner with Jamie Orweiler. Orweiler now does come over to help with the short corner. And Kishkunis drops it all the way back to Aaron Strom off the corner kick, and Strom sets up. Now brings it into the left side, towards the end line, has the ball knocked away for a moment, gets it back and sends it to Kishkunis at the top of the box. Kishkunis lines up, fires a shot in, and it is snagged out of the air by Ibarra. Good shot by Kishkunis, and a nice save by Katie Ibarra to keep the Thunder off the board.
Well struck by Kishkunis. Lined it up well, placed it well, struck it nicely. Ibarra was positioned well.
Now a punt to midfield headed back in by Laura Carson, but North Park will control here on this near side. Now pass forward, deflected out of bounds by Kishkunis, and we'll have a North Park throw-in. The throw comes into the middle. It's intercepted momentarily by Karsten. Now Kopelman fights for it with Devin Garcia, and Garcia comes away with the ball. Now one touch on to Kelsey Taylor, and she sends it into the middle. But now the ball bounces too far, and Esther Tan will pick it up for the Thunder. Get it to Carrie Shannon, and Shannon clears on the right side to Val Lilly. Lilly coming up the far sideline now near midfield. Now drops back and looks to send it into the middle. Her pass is intercepted, but it will roll to Laura Karsten. Karsten turns, tries to bring it across midfield. She goes down. No, Colin Johnson will pick it up for the Vikings. She tried to drop it off to Christy Menarez, and the pass was not on target, and we'll have a Thunder throw-in for Caitlin Kishkunis. Kishkunis throws in on the near side towards Orweiler. Ball goes off Orweiler, now sent back to midfield by the Vikings, and now crossed into the middle where Esther Tan will scoop that one up for the Thunder and get it back to Bucky Liebador. Liebador on the right side to Tan as the Thunder defense possesses, and now Tan sends it forward to Seabolt. Seabolt has it go through her, and now Seabolt gives chase, and it is dropped back to Ibarra in goal for the Vikings, and she clears it to the far sideline. It is apparently headed in. Nice save by the North Park attacker, but the Thunder will control on the far sideline. Val Lilly double teamed. Now she can't keep the ball in play and will have a North Park throw in near midfield.
The visiting Vikings have done a nice job of stringing a couple passes together. However, when they get that second or third consecutive pass into Thunder territory, some of their touches just go a little too far, and the Thunder defense is there to clear it away.
A nice pass by Seabold into the middle to Shannon. Shannon tried to send it forward looking for Kopelman. Sent it forward a little too strong, and out to get it is Katie Ibarra for the Vikings. Now she punts it away to midfield and right to Carrie Shannon. Great trap by Shannon to keep control of that ball. She sends it forward to the middle, just in front of Seabold. Good effort there. It was a nice pass, and now the ball comes free to Kopelman. Kopelman chops it in over the top. It's headed back out and flicked on forward by North Park. And they will control on the far sideline if they can keep the ball in play, and they do. Now some good passing by North Park, and it comes in to the Thunder end now. North Park still able to control, but now the pass intercepted by Esther Tan. And Tan gets it into the middle looking for Aaron Strom. Foul called on North Park now as Strom was fighting hard with number 3, Annika Johnson. Johnson gets the foul call as there was a lot of contact on that exchange, and the Thunder free kick taken by Leibador. Leibador to Strom. Strom tries to send it forward. It bounces off the defender and goes to Laura Karsten. Karsten tries to chip it in over the top. It's headed back out, and North Park will bring it back the other way again. Can't get through 2 defenders. Now, nice move to keep control of the ball, and it comes free into the middle to Garcia. Garcia plays on the right side to Menares. Menares looking into the middle for Emma Lundin, and Lundin had no idea she was being passed to, and it was intercepted by Carrie Shannon. Now a pass forward for Orweiler from Strom is intercepted, and Menares will control at midfield. Her pass into the middle, though, taken by Strom, and Strom drops it back to Kishkunis, who gives it to Leibador, and the Thunder will reset. Leibador on the far side to Tan. Esther Tan now holding onto the ball for the Thunder. Sends it forward looking for Seabold. She connects with Seabold at midfield, and Seabold takes a touch into the middle and now gets it back to Aaron Strom. Strom has Kishkunis on the sideline. She gets it to her. Kishkunis has some space, and now the defender gets back, and Kishkunis will drop it back to Aaron Strom. This is more of what we usually see from the Thunder, a lot of possession in the midfield and the defense looking for the opportunity to attack. As Esther Tan sends it forward, her pass is intercepted. And then Tan gets back. Now sent into the Thunder end, but Tan is still there to clean it up for the Thunder. And Leibador will now clear it to midfield, looking for Seabold along that far sideline. Ball kept in play and now sent back into the Thunder end, where Tan gets a foot to it. Ball spending a lot of time in the air. Now nice flick forward there by Allie Kopelman. Unfortunately went straight to a defender, and now comes back into the Thunder end. Leibador heads it back to midfield. It goes over the head of Karsten and the North Park defender, and now it comes free to Laura Karsten. Karsten sends it into the middle for Carrie Shannon. Shannon tried to get it forward to Orweiler, no luck there. The pass is intercepted by number 4, Kelsey Taylor. Now onto the right side to Kishkunis, and back to Aaron Strom. The Thunder will set up again.
Well, Thunder being very patient offensively, doing what they do best, like you mentioned, John, to possess, build from back to front, look for attacking.
And now a chance as Carrie Shannon sends a through ball. Seabolt's in behind the defense. She has it on the right side of the box. She gets a shot off, and it's into the back of the net. Anna Seabolt scores from the right side of the penalty box into the left side of the net. And with 26:30 left in the opening half, the Thunder go on top, 1-0. Great pass from Shannon. Great finish by Seabolt from the right side of the box. And the Thunder are on the board here in Wheaton.
Beautiful ball. Beautiful ball for Carrie Shannon. Punching out one from midfield to about 25 yards out from goal. Perfectly split a double team. Seabolt's speed got to it first. The right-footed shot, back left corner of the net. Beautiful goal for Anna Seabolt, 1-0 Thunder.
And North Park quickly off the kickoff deep into Thunder end. But Leibador is able to clear, and we'll have a throw in for the Vikings on that far sideline.
Shannon. Seabolt from Shannon.
Throw in headed in by the Thunder, and now they'll come back looking for more. Seabolt has it in the middle, fresh off her second goal of the season. She has it taken away momentarily, and North Park will control with Garcia near midfield. The ball sent in too far for everybody and out of play. On the far side, we'll have a Thunder throw from their own end.
Seabolt's second goal of the year coming from Carrie Shannon. For Shannon, her 5th assist of the year. Point number 15 for Carrie.
It's been a great season so far for Carrie Shannon.
Boy, hasn't it?
And we all hope that continues. She has started strong and has not let up so far this season for the Thunder. As Judah just said, 15 points total on the season through 12 games. That's pretty impressive. Now North Park controls just in the Thunder half of midfield. They bring it forward looking to get the equalizer. They won't do it with that pass as it goes too far for everybody, and Val Lilly will let it roll over the end line for another Thunder goal kick. Once again, the Thunder scoring just about a minute and a half ago to go up 1-0. So we have 25 minutes left in the opening half of play here at Joe Bean Stadium. Liebedor approaches the ball for the goal kick and sends it away. Near midfield, it's headed back in. And now a nice move by Karsten to head the ball over the attacker and go get it. And she drops it back now to Liebedor. Liebedor on the near side to Strom. Strom controls and sends it back to Liebedor near the top of the Thunder box. Liebedor now crosses the field. The ball's a little behind Esther Tan. Tan is able to track it down on that far side. She still has space and sends it forward to Carrie Shannon. Shannon one touches back to Esther Tan. And Tan now into the middle to Shannon again. Shannon one touch to Karsten. Nice passing so far by the Thunder as Karsten gets it to Strom. Strom forward to Kishkunis. Kishkunis quickly one touch back to Aaron Strom. Now Strom forward to Kopelman. Kopelman, nice turn with the ball and drops it back to Carrie Shannon to get away from a double team. Shannon now faces 2 defenders and drops it back to Bucky Liebedor as the Thunder continue to possess the ball excellently against this North Park attack. Even with double teams coming, they are still able to control the ball as Kopelman now has it at midfield. Kopelman sends it forward looking for Seabolt. Seabolt gets a nice turn on it, gets it back to Shannon. Shannon, one touch, great move around the ball. She has it on the right side of the box. She fires a shot off. It's deflected away and out of bounds. Nice job by the defense there, sacrificing their body. And we'll have the Thunder's second corner kick of this match. It almost looked like Seabolt and Shannon were going to team up in the opposite way to return the favor to each other. But we'll have a corner kick. Shannon takes the corner kick. It floats towards the back post. Seabolt gets a foot to it, and that one goes just wide right. Seabolt also almost had her second game off the second assist from Carrie Shannon.
Boy, that would have been something, wouldn't it? Shannon really got a lot of loop to that ball. Looped it to the top left corner of the 6.
Shelby Anthony.
Now the first substitution for the Thunder as Shelby Anthony comes on and replaces Esther Tan in that back right slot defensively for the Thunder on this goal kick for the Vikings. Goal kick comes in, flicked on forward towards midfield. Now Anthony gets a touch to it and tracks back to try and get the ball away from Johnson. She does so and sends the ball back into the middle. Liebedor is able to get there. Nice move by Liebedor to clear it up the middle and get into some space. Liebedor now sends it forward. That pass intercepted and sent back, but Anthony is there to pick it up for the Thunder and send it on the far side to Lilly. Lilly cannot keep the ball in play, though, and we'll have a throw-in for the Vikings. So it comes in on the far sideline. Now it's dropped back. That pass intercepted nicely by Kopelman, sent into the middle now. And ball sent forward looking for Orweiler. Orweiler gets a touch to it and turns. Orweiler past 2 defenders now, and she goes down in the middle of the field. There's the call by the official. Orweiler was hit twice on that run. The second time she wasn't quite able to keep her feet. And we will have a Thunder free kick in the North Park end. Probably a good 40 yards, would you say, Judah, from the goal?
Hey, that's a fair distance.
Kishkunis now plays it on to Lilly on the right side. Lilly looking to cross it in from even with the top of the box. It's deflected back to her. She ducks to get out of its way, and we'll have a Thunder throw-in now. Throw comes in on the far side. It will be called back, and we'll do it again as a ball rolled out onto the field. Ball girl now runs out and gets it, and we'll throw it in. Lilly throws it in. Comes back to her almost, and it is knocked out of play. It'll be a North Park throw this time. Now the first substitution for North Park as number 6. You want to help me pronounce this one, Judah?
Katrina Decker-Mengian, a freshman from Toronto, Canada.
So Decker-Mengian comes in now for the Vikings, replacing number 8, Devin Garcia. And we've seen a lot of good stuff from Garcia for the Vikings. She's been all over the place in the midfield for them. But now Allie Kopelman has the ball on the far side, has some nice moves for the defense, gets it to the end line, and tried to send a cross through. She thinks it was deflected out. The linesman says it was not, and we will have a goal kick for the Vikings.
Just over 20 and a half minutes remaining in this first half and a 1-0 lead for the Thunder. Their first conference match of the year against North Park. Reminder that the men's soccer match coming up directly following the conclusion of the women's soccer here against rival North Park at Joe Means Stadium.
This goal kick comes straight to Kopelman. Kopelman chips a shot in from the top of the box, and that is scooped up by Ibarez. Good look by Kopelman, trying to get a quick shot off, maybe catch her off guard and find the back of the net. Now Ibarez punts to midfield, goes through Kishkunis into the head of Aaron Strom. Strom heads it forward. Kishkunis tries to track it down. Now it comes free on the near sideline. Ball deflected off Strom and comes into the middle to number 6, Deckerman-Gian. And she sends it forward looking for Johnson. Johnson is able to keep the ball. She has it on the right side of the box. Now she comes into the box facing Libidor. Anthony tracks back and Johnson goes down. We will play on, says the official, as Libidor brings it out of the back end. Libidor sends it forward to Kopelman. Kopelman has some space, but now tracking back to meet her is Deckerman-Gian. And Kopelman will turn and drop it back to Aaron Strom.
Boy, the Thunder a little bit fortunate that no whistle blew in the box that time, as Anthony made a good tackle. However, the angle that she came at really perhaps gave the referee a couple thoughts about blowing that whistle.
Yeah, it was close to being a penalty kick, but no call from the official. It was a good tackle by Shelby Anthony, as now the Thunder play it forward to Orweiler, and Orweiler takes a touch into the middle. Great sliding ball by Orweiler. The pass is right on the money to Lily. Lily gets her right foot to it. It's free in the middle. Seabolt's to it. She turns and scores again.
What a cross from Jamie Orweiler. That's unbelievable.
That was beautiful. Jamie Orweiler slide tackled the ball, and it was a beautiful pass. It found Val Lilly perfectly in stride on the right side of the penalty box. She got the ball into the middle, and Ibarez for the Vikings could not handle it with Seabolt charging hard. She lost control. Seabolt picked up the rebound at the top of the 6-yard box and said, "Thank you very much. I'll put this in the same spot I put the last one." And Seabolt gets her second goal of the game 25 minutes in.
No, because she was right there. I think it was a cross.
Lily definitely shot. That was a shot.
Okay.
And it is now 2-0 Thunder with just under 19 minutes left in the opening half. Now the Thunder controlling again after the North Park kickoff. Carrie Shannon comes forward to take the ball at midfield. She sends it into the middle to Karsten. Karsten one touch forward to Kopelman. Nice give and go back to Karsten. And the Thunder are back at it again. Karsten one touches it in to the top of the box, and sliding out to get it is Ibarez to get it away from Anna Seabolt, who was looking for even more, as she already has 2 goals on this match. The only 2 goals for the Thunder so far. Now Ibarez sends a punt to midfield. Aaron Strom gets ahead to it and comes free, though, to North Park. Now a nice ball forward to Kelsey Taylor. Intercepted very well by Caitlin Libidor. Libidor now sends it forward. That's intercepted by Meneres and sent into the middle. Now sent forward by Deckerman-Gian. It goes into the box, and out to get it will come Kelsey Graham. She gets a touch to the ball, and now she'll bring it into the middle of the field and prepare to punt it away. Graham now, great punt. Travels beyond midfield, takes a hop. Good high hop, goes to Seabolt. And now Shannon gets a foot to it, looking forward for Orweiler on the right side of the box. And we will have a foul called by the official as Carrie Shannon goes down on that pass. Now the official word comes out on that goal. Seabolt does get the goal, and it will be a double assist. The first one from Val Lilly, and the nice pass to Lily from Orweiler, so Orweiler gets the second assist. Now Kishkunis steps into the Thunder free kick. It travels into the box, goes over the head of Karsten and to the left of the goal. And we will have a goal kick for the Vikings with 17 minutes and 10 seconds left in this opening half. The Thunder once again up 2-0 on 2 beautiful goals by Anna Seabolt, the second one coming with some beautiful passing from Jamie Orweiler and Val Lilly.
Beautiful passing it was indeed. Jamie Orweiler, one of the greatest crosses I've seen. It traveled about 35 yards just on a slide tackle push. Here's another wonderful ball.
Now Orweiler turns it to Shannon. Shannon into the back of the net. It's 3-0 Thunder now. And just as we're talking about Jamie Orweiler and her incredible passing ability, she gets the ball on a bounce at the top of the box, sees Carrie Shannon charging to her left, and with her back to the net, pops the ball over her head. It goes 5 yards back, meets Shannon perfectly. Shannon didn't even let it bounce once, took it out of the air, and volleyed it straight past Ibarez, who didn't stand a chance. And another beautiful pass by Jamie Orweiler leads to a Wheaton goal this time for Carrie Shannon.
Now, I refuse to try to go into further detail about how good Jamie Orweiler is, her talents on the field, her leadership ability on the field.
Her 6th of the season for number 10, Carrie Shannon. Number 5, Jamie Orweiler.
Those are two wonderful passes, wonderful balls being played into the middle by Jamie Orweiler.
Now a brief moment of tension for the Thunder as Johnson found herself going down in the box again. For the Vikings, still no call and it's cleared away as now we have a substitution for the Thunder. And Turner comes on for the Thunder. Now a throw in for the Thunder on the near side from Strom comes to Turner, and Strom will send it forward down the sideline looking for Orweiler. Headed away nicely by number 7, Sarah Wilson, but sent back in by Kishkunis. Ball still high in the air. Turner gets ahead to it. And now Orweiler will get to it for the Thunder. Orweiler turns into the middle, and here we go again. This time the 4th defender coming from this side. It's bounced around. Orweiler gets to on the left side of the box. Across into the middle. Doesn't quite reach Seabolt. It's intercepted and sent back out, but Kishkunis comes forward to get it for the Thunder. Now Kishkunis has the ball bounced away from her. It'll go over the sideline for a Thunder throw-in. Kishkunis will take the throw. She does so now, gets it to Turner. Turner turns, sends the ball back to Aaron Strom. Strom has it on the near side. Nice move to get around the defender, and she will send it forward. It's intercepted there, and let's see if North Park can keep it in. They do so, and it drops back near their end line, and they will control back in their own end. The clearance sent forward, intercepted by Ann Turner. Turner has some space. Let's see if she goes for goal. She goes for Seabolt, and it's just over Seabolt's head. Anna Seabolt near the top of the 6-yard box on the right side, looking for a hat trick in this first half. And the ball was just over her head. Great ball in, though, by Ann Turner. And we will have a Viking goal kick with 14:41 left in the opening half of play.
Boy, what a stylish way to get a hat trick that would have been.
That would have been very impressive. Now the goal kick comes out. It's fought over in the North Park end, and North Park will control momentarily, but they can't get past Carrie Shannon, and Shannon gets a foot to it, and Seabolt comes to collect it. Now Karsten drops it back to Lily, and Lily sends it forward, looking for Orweiler on the right side of the box. Ibanez is way out of the goal. Orweiler gets to it first. If she can turn, she does so. She gets it into the middle. Sent in high. It's now bouncing at the top of the box. And Turner after it for the Thunder. Now it comes back near midfield, where Kishkunis gets a touch to it, and then it comes to Turner, and Turner drops it back to Aaron Strom. Strom brings it up the left side, running into 2 defenders, and the defenders cannot quite take the ball away from her. It goes out of play. Strom quickly takes the throw and now gets it to Carrie Shannon. Shannon with 2 points already on the game, a goal and an assist. She drops it to Strom. Strom on the near side sends a cross into the middle of the box. Orweiler gets a touch to it. And that can't quite get the second touch to it. It probably would have been a great shot for the Thunder, as the North Park tries to control and get it out of their end, but they cannot. Carrie Shannon sends it back looking for Kishkunis, and I think Kishkunis may or may not have wanted to curve the ball the other way, but as it is, it comes to Val Lilly, and Lilly sends it up to the front to Karsten, and Karsten drops it back to Liebedor. Liebedor near midfield gets it to Aaron Strom on the near side as the Thunder continue their attack. Strom sends one forward, and taking it on a hop is Ibarez for the Vikings. Great possession and great attack still for the Thunder. Definitely not letting up at all, even with this 3-goal lead, as they continue to look for a 4th goal here in this match.
Well, the Thunder won last year's contest with North Park 5-0, thanks to 2 goals from Laura Karsten, and those were both in the first half, 3 minutes apart from each other. Kind of a similar story today. Seabolt, 2 goals to her credit already in the first half, 3-0 lead.
Now an attack for North Park, as Karsten goes down in the box. She is slow to get up for the Thunder as the ball is played out. We'll have a Viking throw-in. Karsten just now getting to her feet after that collision with the North Park attacker. She receives an ovation from the stands for getting to her feet. Looks like she is okay and will continue on. The ball headed in towards the top of the box. Aaron Strom after it. She goes down, and it is controlled by Kelsey Taylor. Taylor drops it back, and now the ball sent into the middle. That's intercepted by Strom and sent forward to midfield. Seabolt can't quite get to it first. Now we'll play foul called on Kishkunis as she went after the ball, trying to get it away from Christy Meneres, and we will have a Viking free kick from just inside the Thunder end. With 11:50 left in the opening half, the Thunder still on top, 3-0. There the ball comes in, the play too far. It goes over the end line, and we'll have a goal kick for the Thunder. So we have two more substitutions for each team. For the Thunder, 21 Hillary Quinn and number 20 Sarah Gadara enter, replacing Laura Carson and Carrie Shannon.
And number 21, Hillary Quinn.
So Sarah Gadara, Hillary Quinn now enter the game for the Thunder. Gadara, the freshman forward.
Now Libidor's goal kick comes forward to Ann Turner in the middle of the field. She drops it to Hillary Quinn. Quinn's pass forward, nicely deflected back to her. But now it's taken on by the Vikings. Johnson has it in the middle. She turns, fires a shot into the box. Probably more of a pass on that one, looking for number 4, Kelsey Taylor. It goes through everybody, though, and over the end line we'll have another Thunder goal kick. We go just inside of 11 minutes left in the opening half. Still a 3-0 lead for the Thunder. Libidor, another goal kick. Second one in quick succession. She gets it to Shelby Anthony on the right side of that Thunder defense, and Anthony sends it right back to Libidor. Libidor holding the ball in her own box, sends it forward to Hillary Quinn. Quinn now turns, looks up the field, has the ball taken away. It's poked into the middle to Johnson, and here come the Vikings again. Johnson comes into the middle, fires a shot off, and a nice diving save by Kelsey Graham to keep the Vikings off the board. It's probably the best offensive chance the Vikings have had so far, and Kelsey Graham, not going to sleep at all back there, is equal to the task. Now Graham's punt comes to midfield. It's headed around there, and both teams will fight for it. North Park controls for the moment, but not till it comes to Orweiler. Orweiler gets a touch to it, and now she will control it midfield for the Thunder, dropping it back to Aaron Strom. Strom, nice slide to keep it in bounds and gets it straight to Kishkunis. Kishkunis now sends it forward, looking for Gadara. The ball's popped high in the air by the defense, and Kishkunis gets another foot to it, going back to Gadara. Gadara, good job to control in the middle, back to the goal, and she drops it off to Ann Turner. Turner brings it forward now for the Thunder, and chips one in. It goes over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Acadia Barres and the North Park Vikings.
Thunder doing a nice job offensively, taking their time, and then they get those one-on-one matchups we've seen with both Turner and Seabolt, and now Gadara playing in the front line. Then they take advantage, chip one into one of those players that have the one-on-one matchup and use their size and quickness to their advantage.
Ball nicely headed in by Anna Seabolt off the goal kick. It's cleared back to midfield. And there, the Thunder will fight for it with Johnson. Anthony, good physical play to get the ball away from Johnson. And she gets it to Kishkunis here on the near sideline. Kishkunis, good move to get it up the sideline, gets it to Gadara. Gadara has it poked away, and it comes back out to Strom near midfield. Strom to Shelby Anthony, and Anthony back to Hillary Quinn. Quinn now on the far side of the field for the Thunder. Up to Lily. And Lily back to Quinn, and Quinn back to Libidor. Libidor now controls for the Thunder defense and gets it to Quinn as the Thunder start to possess again with 8.5 minutes left in the opening half. Now comes to Anthony. Anthony to Turner. Turner, nice one-touch pass to Orweiler. Orweiler turns, now finds herself in some space and sends it forward, looking for Lily on the right side of the box. That ball is intercepted and sent back out to midfield. Orweiler's first touch is too far, and North Park takes it away. Now turning and chasing after it is Emma Lundeen for the Vikings. She can't get past Hillary Quinn, though, and we will have a Thunder throw-in on that far sideline.
Now, the difference between last year's contest and this year's contest, last year, a 32-2 overall shot advantage for the Thunder. Already, we see that to be a little bit more equal of a statistic in this contest. However, the Thunder still quickly out to that 3-0 lead. 7:50 remain first half.
The ball quickly headed out by Val Lillian. We have a North Park throw-in. Comes in now. It's come into the middle of the field to Johnson. Johnson drops it back to number 2, Cassie O'Donnell, as North Park tries to get something going offensively. Now a nice run in by Decker Mangian. She goes down as Orweiler tracked back to get to her. And the North Park sideline is not happy that the ref has not been able to give that, not been giving them any calls. Now a great move by Seabolt to turn the ball, get it into the middle to Turner. Turner tries to pass on to Kishkunis. It will get to Kishkunis on the left side of the box. Kishkunis couldn't get around the first defender, and now it is cleared back to Aaron Strom. Strom heads it forward, and she will go collect it herself down this near sideline. And the linesman says she did not quite keep it in as that ball was bouncing away. And we will have a North Park throw-in for O'Donnell deep in their own end.
With a senior defender, Sarah Wilson, has done an incredible job at that sweeper position for North Park today. She's already had a couple pretty much goal-saving tackles when she's the only one back, taking away a wonderful through ball opportunity by the Thunder with a slide tackle one time, a header another time, and then taking that ball away from Kishkunis there.
Now the Thunder controlling again as a through ball was too far for everybody, and Leibador got to it. Now it's sent forward by Kishkunis. It'll go out of play, basically where it did last time, and we'll have another Viking throw from deep in their own end. O'Donnell will take this one and throw it into the middle looking for Deckerman-Gian. Deckerman-Gian has trouble with Sarah Gadara and drops it back to Wilson. Wilson now up on the near side to O'Donnell, and O'Donnell brings it forward for the Vikings. Now approaching midfield, sends it forward across looking for Johnson. Johnson one touches it back to number 13, Caitlin Legessi. Jesse into the middle. Now it's intercepted, and Hillary Quinn will take it for the Thunder and get it up to Ann Turner. Ann Turner looks to her left, sees no one there, and decides to bring it up herself. She does so and passes to Gadara. Gadara can't quite keep the ball, and Deckerman-Gian takes it away. Sends it back into the Thunder end, and Aaron Strom will control for the Thunder on this near sideline. Strom stops, still controlling the ball, and drops it back to Caitlin Leibador in the center of that back line for the Thunder. Leibador now into the middle forward for Quinn. Quinn's first touch she can't quite control, and it's sent back in by North Park, but Leibador is able to take it away from Johnson and get the ball to Lilly on the far side. Lilly brings it into the middle up towards midfield, now gets it in to the North Park end to Gadara. Gadara, nice turn, and gets the ball to Orweiler. Orweiler now on that right sideline. Burns past the defender. She's into the right side of the box on the end line. Orweiler brings it to the 6-yard box. She turns and can't quite get the shot off. It's deflected away. Good defense by number 10, Kristen Gibbs, as she came over to help out the defender who was burned by Orweiler. And we will have the third corner kick of the match for the Thunder as number 25, Danny DeLeon, enters for this Thunder squad on this corner kick. We'll see who she replaces, as there's no one over there taking the corner for the Thunder. It looks like she will replace Caitlin Kishkunis, who was in the far corner, looking to take it for the Thunder as we come up on 4.5 minutes left in the opening half. Kishkunis comes to the sideline, and Orweiler takes her place in the far corner for this corner kick. Orweiler approaches the ball, sends the ball in towards the top of the box. It's headed away and comes free to Shelby Anthony. Anthony plays back looking for Orweiler. It was too far for Orweiler, who was backtracking, and we'll have a Viking throw-in on that far side.
A few more substitutions coming out into the game.
Kristen Clark comes in for the Thunder.
Number 17, Tessa Bukumini, and number 21, Stephanie Nilsson. And for Wheaton, number 17, Kristen Clark.
And Clark is replacing Orweiler for the Thunder.
And Stephanie Nilsson coming for North Park.
Now the throw-in fought over by both teams, and the Thunder will control. Ball sent into the middle. Turner sends it back to Lilly. And Lilly now back in the middle looking for Turner. Now Clark comes in getting her first action of the game. 3 players go down, Clark and 2 North Park Vikings. And we will have a foul call. Looks like it will be against Clark. And we will have a Viking free kick from their own end with 3.5 minutes left in this opening half. The Thunder still on top, 3-0. Looking across, looks like we have a pretty good turnout for today's game, Judah, as the homestands are pretty well packed. Student section is pretty full, and I'm guessing those buses that they told us about for the North Park game is only for the men. We got an email this week saying the North Park was bringing 2,000 fans down to Joe Bean Stadium for tonight's matchup. Looks like they're leaving their women out in the cold and just bringing it for the men. We'll see later tonight.
It should be an electric atmosphere for that rivalry. The men's soccer programs, North Park and Wheaton, both extremely talented, both extremely have history both on their side. In the 2 matchups last season, the Thunder won the regular season one, but North Park burned Wheaton right here at Joe Bean Stadium in the conference tournament final in an incredible 3-2 overtime win. Wheaton looks to turn around that story with the first conference match tonight.
Now, good hustle as Ann Turner gets to the ball. Nice turn at midfield for the Thunder. She leaves it on for Lily. Lily coming down the far side. Cuts into the middle, keeping the defender behind her. Now sends it in the middle to Turner. Turner one-touches it back for Lily. Lily gets to it before it gets to the end line. Sends it in the middle. Gadara gets one touch to it and sends it just over the crossbar. It was a beautiful flick by Sarah Gadara as the ball came right to her. She just turned it with her right foot, and that was about 3 inches over the crossbar. We were that close to Gadara being on the board and the Thunder having their 4th goal of this opening half.
Gadara, incredible anticipation and eye for the play as Lily did a wonderful job crossing that ball to the top of the 6. Gadara nearly put it inside the upper crossbar.
The goal kick comes free to Hillary Quinn, and Quinn sends it in looking for Jay Leon. It's headed away by Wilson back there yet again for the Vikings, and now turned and cleared away by, I believe, Deckerman-Gian for the Vikings, and now they will control near midfield. Ball comes up to 21, Stephanie Nilsson, and she's able to maintain control for the moment. Now she runs into several Thunder defenders, and Hillary Quinn comes away with the ball and sends it back to midfield. There, Val Lilly gets a touch to it and sends it into the North Park end. And North Park will control there. Deckerman-Gian now with it at midfield. She sends it forward, and it's headed into the middle by Val Lilly, and it goes to Hillary Quinn, getting away from Annika Johnson. And Quinn will drop it back for Shelby Anthony. Anthony sends it forward down that far sideline, and the ball will now roll out of play just in the Viking end as we go inside of 1 minute left in this opening half of action. The Thunder still ahead 3-0. 2 by Anna Siebold and 1 by Carrie Shannon, and a whole lot of beautiful passing from Val Lilly and Jamie Orweiler to go with them. 40 seconds left now as North Park will have another throw in. Throw comes in. They fight with Quinn for it, and now it's dropped back, and the Thunder will control momentarily. And now Lilly is able to clear it down that far sideline looking for De Leon. De Leon can't quite control the ball, goes out of play. It's a North Park throw-in, yet again, this time in their own end. That throw comes in, is dropped back, and now sent to the middle of the field, looking for Nilsson.
10,
Aaron Strom
9,
gets ahead to it.
8,
Now Kristen Clark sends it
7,
forward. De Leon gets a touch to it,
5,
looking for Gadara. Gadara
4,
sends it forward,
3,
and that
2,
should do it for the
1.
half. As the buzzer sounds, the ball is cleared out of play. And we have reached halftime here at Joe Bean Stadium in Wheaton. The score is 3-0 with your Thunder on top. Once again on 2 goals by Anna Siebold in the opening half, and 1 from Carrie Shannon, and 2 beautiful assists from Jamie Orweiler, and 1 from Val Lilly.
Take over this ball game and for the last 45 minutes get that first victory of the year for the conference.
Now, BA announcer just announced there will be a goalkeeper change for the Thunder as Hillary Barreto will replace Kelsey Graham in net for the Thunder for the second half. As the Thunder break, we have Tan, Anthony, and Liebedor in the back. Karsten, Siebold, Kishkunis, Shannon, and Orweiler and Gadara, along with, trying to see who that is in the middle, and Turner for the Thunder. The opening kickoff play back, Esther Tan will control and get it to Siebold. Nice trap by Siebold on the near sideline. She'll bring it forward. Siebold's pass in the middle for Shannon is intercepted and now sent back to number 14, Sarah Hansen. Hansen into the middle to Garcia, and Garcia back to Hansen, who can't quite track it down on the end line. It goes over the end line. We have a Thunder goal kick 27 seconds into this second half. Hillary Barreto places the ball down for Caitlin Liebedor, and Liebedor will approach and boot the ball away. Comes flicked on by Carrie Shannon nicely, and now flicked by Gadara. Orweiler is after it. If she can get to it, it's good news for the Thunder. She can't quite track it down, though. It's taken away nicely by Kristen Gibbs for the Vikings, and now sent back into Thunder territory on the feet of Esther Tan. Tan drops it back to Liebedor, being pressured by Johnson, and now she sends it to Shelby Anthony on the far side. Anthony can't control. It's chipped back into the middle to Johnson. Too far for Johnson, though. It rolls into the penalty box, and Hillary Barreto comes out to touch the ball for the first time in this second half. Loretto rolls it out to Esther Tan, and Tan sends it forward to Carrie Shannon. Shannon crosses the field to Laura Karsten. Karsten will control and send it back to Shelby Anthony on that far side for the Thunder defense. Shelby Anthony forward now to Caitlin Kishkunis. Kishkunis turns on the Jets, brings it across midfield. Still controlling, brings it into the middle. Now looks for Gadara near the top of the box. Gadara can't quite get a foot to it, and Katie Ibarra is out to scoop it up for the Vikings. Great pass by Kishkunis, just a smidge too far for Gadara. Great opportunity there for the Thunder. Nice goalkeeping by Ibarra to keep the Thunder from getting their 4th goal of this match. Now, nice move by Anna Siebel as she turns down the right side, sends it into the middle towards the top of the box. It's off Gadara, now sent back in by Turner and cleared away by the defense for now. Siebel heads it back toward the goal, and now Garcia gets to it. Nice turn to get it free, and to Sarah Hansen. Hansen runs into trouble with Carson and sent back into the North Park end. Nice diving header by Kristen Gibbs, and she'll get the call from the official as she ran into Gadara on that diving header, and we will have a free kick for North Park from fairly deep in their own end. Taking this free kick is Sarah Wilson. She sends it forward. Esther Tan heads it high in the air. It comes down and now sent into the middle to Ann Turner. And Turner drops it back to Carson as the Thunder control and set up the offense again. Carson, now approaching midfield, gets it to Carrie Shannon. Shannon turns to her right and drops it back to Esther Tan. Tan here on the near sideline for the Thunder, turns and sends it into the middle to Liebedor. Liebedor over to Shelby Anthony. Anthony now forward to Karsten at midfield. Karsten, good first touch, turns it upfield, now sends it to Kishkunis on the far side. Kishkunis up toward Gadara. Gadara near the top of the box, now brings it in to the left side. And the offside flag, I believe, goes up on Sarah Gadara. And we will have a free kick for North Park with 3 minutes and 15 seconds gone by in this second half. The score is still 3-0 for the Thunder.
As we mentioned earlier in that first half for North Park, this is their 4th CCIW contest of the season. They're 2-1 in such contests so far. They fell to Illinois Wesleyan at home 5-0, but they won on the road against Milliken 2-1 and at Elmhurst 2-1. So it's a team that knows how to win in CCIW.
Now throw in for the Thunder comes to Carrie Shannon. He drops it back to Esther Tan. Tan, nice recovery to get to the ball. Hasn't poked away now, but still good job recovering by Esther Tan to control. She drops it back to Liebedor. Liebedor now plays on the left side to Shelby Anthony, and Anthony plays it forward to Kishkunis. Kishkunis has it on the far sideline, now sends forward to Karsten. Karsten turns back towards her goal and sends it back to Liebedor. Liebedor now to Tan on the right side as the Thunder continue to possess. Tan sends it forward looking for Orweiler. Orweiler, great turn. She's into the middle of the field. Overruns the ball. Now drops it off to Ann Turner. Turner chips it back looking for Orweiler. It takes a hop and is cleared away by Wilson at the top of the box for the Vikings. That clearance comes to Esther Tan, and she plays on the near sideline to Anna Siebel. Siebel will bring it up herself. Siebel, nice move. Another nice move. She's past the defender. If she can beat the ball to the end line and save it, she does so. Gets across into the middle, and now it is cleared away by the North Park defense. Now it comes to Esther Tan. Tan to Shannon, one touch back to Esther Tan. Tan now crosses into the middle. It finds Gadara. She pops it up in the air. She gets a foot to it. She tried to take that ball straight out of the air with her right foot and could not quite control it. Was wide right of the goal. As now we have a substitution for North Park. Number 17, Tessa Bacamini comes in, and she replaces number 7, Sarah Wilson, in the back for the North Park Vikings. Now Ibarra approaches and boots the ball away. Goes through Turner and Garcia, and now comes free to Shannon. Shannon drops it back to Karsten, and Karsten back even farther to Esther Tan. Tan now into the middle to Liebedor. Liebedor looking for Anthony. Anthony recovers nicely to keep that ball from being intercepted and now sends it forward. Orweiler will give chase. She was not expecting to. The ball is still outside the box, but Ibarra will come all the way out of her crease to kick it away. That ball comes free to Turner, and now it is headed forward. As the Thunder and Carrie Shannon fight for it, Shannon controls for now near that far sideline. She sends it forward to Kishkunis. Kishkunis flicks it on. Carrie Shannon comes on from the left side now. Shannon chips it into the middle. It's off of Gadara to Orweiler and back to Ann Turner, who fires a low shot on goal, and Ibarra dives to her left to make the save.
Just over 6 minutes in the second half from Joe Bean. Still 3-0 lead for the Thunder. Looking to put together a similar second half effort that they did in the first.
Now the punt comes to Bucky Liebador, and she settles it and gets it to Laura Karsten. Karsten, good turn, gets it forward. Now, a through ball in. If Gadara can get to it first, she has a chance, but Ibarra comes way off her line, way out of the box to get it away from Sarah Gadara.
Good presence of mind by Ibarra, recognizing that was her only chance to perhaps clear by avoiding a one-on-one opportunity between her and Sarah Gadara. Ibarra beat Gadara to the ball at the top of the 18.
Yeah, it's a good move by Ibarra, but goalies have to be careful with that. If she doesn't get to that ball first, Gadara has the ball and 18 yards of space between her and the goal to score. Now a nice through ball by Anna Siebold to a wide open Sarah Gadara, but she was incredibly wide open because she was offside, and we will have a free kick for the Vikings.
It's similar to a receiver getting behind the safeties in the back. In football, that would have been perfect. In soccer, not so much.
And that pesky offside rule gets you every time. Now the free kick headed by Orweiler tried to keep it in play. The ball rolls out though, and we will have a North Park throw-in in the Thunder end. They haven't done much in the Thunder end so far this half, as now they do get in to the Thunder end. It's played back to Kirsten Taylor for the Vikings, and she sends it in. Kishkunis, good work to keep it away from number 4, Kelsey Taylor. Kishkunis sends it forward and out of play, and we'll have another Viking throw-in, this time on the far sideline. Throw-in from Cassie O'Donnell comes in. Into the middle, Turner heads it up in the air, now goes back after it again. And good header by Karsten, as she apparently got hit in the face a little bit on that one. Now the ball comes back into the Viking end and is cleared back to the Thunder side of the field, as Karsten controls for the Thunder, quickly shaking off whatever little nick she experienced on that header. Now Tan plays it forward to Carrie Shannon in the middle of the field. Shannon turns and sends it on the far side, looking for either Kishkunis or Anthony, and it's intercepted and sent back in. Esther Tan now controls for the Thunder, sends it forward to Orweiler. Orweiler, good job to control. Can't quite turn into the middle. She's run over from behind and will have a free kick for the Thunder. That kick is taken quickly by Esther Tan, gets it in the middle to Carrie Shannon. Shannon now farther to the far side to Karsten. Karsten forward to Kishkunis. Kishkunis now brings it in from that far sideline and sends it forward. That pass deflects off a defender, and Ann Turner's after it. Ibarra comes sliding out of the goal. Nice save by Ibarra to get to that ball first, and a good slide to keep Ann Turner from being able to get the ball. Ibarra now approaches and punts the ball away. Another great punt by Katie Ibarra, and it goes all the way back to Liebador in the back line for the Thunder. Now to Shelby Anthony and up to Sarah Gadara. Gadara turns, sees a bunch of yellow shirts, and turns and looks forward. She has Kishkunis. The offside flag is up yet again, though,
Offside.
on Caitlin Kishkunis. And if it wasn't for that offside flag, the Thunder would have a great number of opportunities so far in this second half. That one was a little closer than Gadara's a few minutes ago, but offside nonetheless.
Definitely the correct call by the official.
Now the free kick by North Park travels into the Thunder end. And nice move there. Karsten comes away with the ball, winning it from Kelsey Taylor. And now it comes to Carrie Shannon. Good moves by Shannon in the middle, but her pass is intercepted. Now finds its way to number 5, Kelsey Bowman. Bowman forward looking for Sarah Hansen. Hansen has it, but then has it taken away by Liebador. Liebador gets it forward to Tan, and Tan forward to midfield. That pass is intercepted by Kristen Gibbs, and now sent forward to Garcia. Garcia's pass looking for the near sideline is intercepted by Siebold. She leaves it for Shannon, and Shannon touches it back. It's a through ball. Gadara's giving chase, but getting to it first is number 17, Tessa Bukumini for the Vikings.
We'll give you the benefit of the doubt on the pronunciation, John.
Yeah, I'm trying. That's a tough one. And it'll be a throw-in for the Thunder. Throw-in taken, and now Siebold drops it back to Esther Tan. Tan lines up across, sends it in toward the top of the box, and it's deflected right back out to her. Now she sends it into the middle. Carrie Shannon can't quite get her foot to it, and now it's cleared back to this near sideline and out of play. And we will have a Thunder throw, and it will be taken by Esther Tan near midfield. Tan throws in, looking for Siebold. The ball is deflected out. The sound of that may have gone into the press box. And it will be a Thunder throw. Tan will take it again from just a few steps forward. She gets it into Turner, and Turner drops it right back to Esther. Now she goes into the middle for Carrie Shannon. Shannon runs into trouble from 2 defenders and drops it back to Shelby Anthony. Anthony's pass forward is deflected and intercepted by Garcia. Now it's forward too far for Johnson, and Liebedor will collect it for the Thunder. Now Liebedor goes to Esther Tan, and Tan up the middle looking for Orweiler. That's intercepted by Garcia. Orweiler tracks back to give Garcia some problems, but she's able to get it into the middle to Johnson. Johnson to the left side of the box. She's at the top coming into the middle. She turns, fires a shot on goal. And that low roller is scooped up by Hillary Barreto, her first save of the evening, as she came in to replace Kelsey Graham in the second half.
A couple of really good offensive touches by North Park. Johnson, another shot on goal, the third of the game for her, the third for the
Now
team.
the ball's through to Orweiler. Orweiler's in behind the defense. She's on the left side of the box. Defense tracking back. She gets in the middle. Guedera's wide open at the penalty spot, and she scores. Sarah Guedera beat Ibarra to Ibarra's right with a low shot into the back left corner of the net off another beautiful pass by Jamie Orweiler, who drew 2 defenders to her, and she just found Guedera wide open at the penalty spot, one on the keeper, and Ibarra didn't stand much of a chance on that one.
Orweiler putting on a clinic of how to get assists.
Sir.
Wonderful passing abilities. She changed direction and snuck a pass right in to Sarah Guedera, who calmly, with the left foot, put it into the net for a goal, 4-0.
And Orweiler's third assist of the game leads to Wheaton's 4th goal of the match, and the first for Sarah Guedera in this affair. Now the Thunder defense with it again. Good pressure there from the North Park attacker on Shelby Anthony. The ball goes out of play. It'll be a Thunder throw-in.
For number 20, Sarah Guedera.
This throw comes into Laura Karsten, and she drops it back to Liebedor. Liebedor now on the near side to Esther Tan as the Thunder defense continues to control. It looks like Garcia in the middle for the Vikings has snuffed out that play where Esther Tan goes straight up the middle looking for Orweiler. That play isn't really there anymore for the Thunder, so they'll have to think of something else to do with it, as now the ball intercepted by Liebedor and sent on to Siebold. Siebold drops it back to Esther Tan, and Tan comes forward to Carrie Shannon. Shannon turns, now controls, heads toward the middle of the field, and leaves it on for Shelby Anthony. Anthony now presses forward for the Thunder, and she'll send it through, looking for Kishkunis on that far sideline. Kishkunis sprinting to track it down. She is able to keep it in play. She has it on the far sideline, now bringing it toward the Viking end line. Kishkunis bursts the defender. She's on to the sideline, and it will be deflected out of play as Kishkunis tried to cross it in from the end line, and the Thunder will have their 4th corner kick of this match.
Wonderful ball by Anthony. Kishkunis showcasing her speed. Wonderful sprinting ability up that far side touchline. Kept it in play, then sprinted up the end line, earned the corner.
Now Kishkunis in the corner gets it to Orweiler. Orweiler sets it for Kishkunis. She sends it in. It's just over Shannon and off of Guedera. Now comes free. And it's popped high in the air just on that left side of the penalty box. Shelby Anthony comes forward to head it for Kishkunis. Kishkunis gets a foot to it. Tried to send it into the middle. That's intercepted and sent back out. And now Shannon after it. Her touch is intercepted by Johnson. Johnson now looking on the left side. She has number 15, Emma Lundeen, and Lundeen can't get around Liebedor. Great defense by Liebedor to take it away from Emma Lundeen one-on-one, as Liebedor is just about the last line of defense for the Thunder there. Now Esther Tan comes back to Liebedor, and Liebedor plays to Siebold. Siebold one touch up the sideline, a little too far for Liebedor, and that's intercepted by number 9, Kirsten Taylor. Now North Park controlling a little bit in the offensive zone. That pass forward, though, is intercepted by Kishkunis. Now it comes free to Johnson. I believe that's Johnson, yes. She gets it to Lundeen, and Siebold will keep Lundeen away from it as Hillary Barreto comes out to dive on the ball for the Thunder.
Barreto definitely sensed her opportunity to come out. Siebold did a nice job shielding off her man in order to be able to allow Hillary the time to get out and make that sliding save.
A nice pass from Orweiler to get it free to Shannon as Orweiler is surrounded by 3 North Park defenders. Now a through ball by Shannon. Guedera is giving chase, but it looks like it's too far to the right. Ibarra comes out and clears it away from the edge of her box. Shannon flicks it back to Anna Siebold, and Siebold will control in the Thunder end on this near sideline. She drops it back to Esther Tan, and Tan gets forward to Carrie Shannon. Shannon now brings it into the middle of the field, still controlling the ball. Now she drops it back to Shelby Anthony. Anthony turns, sees 2 defenders, he can't get her pass through. It's intercepted by Kelsey Taylor on the far sideline. Now sent forward. Lundeen sends it forward, and that's intercepted by Liebedor and passed up to Shannon. Shannon brings it forward for the Thunder now. Orweiler's ready to run. Shannon flicks it forward. It's to Orweiler. Let's see if she can get around the defender. Can't quite on the bouncing ball. And the help defense is able to clear it away for the Vikings.
Wonderful tackle by Kristen Gibbs, keeping Orweiler away.
Now Esther Tan's pass forward is deflected off of number 9, Kirsten Taylor. Goes to Seabolt, and Seabolt sends it deep into Viking territory and over the end line. And we will have a Viking goal kick. We have 29 minutes left in this match. The Thunder still on top 4-0 here at Joe Bean Stadium. Katie Ibarra setting up for the goal kick for the Vikings. She kicks it away, goes straight to the head of Orweiler. Orweiler heads it back into the box, and it is too far for Gadara, and Ibarra will come right out and scoop it up and punt it away. There's the punt from Ibarra, another beauty. Goes well beyond midfield. It's flicked forward by Taylor and goes straight to Bucky Liebedor. Liebedor will get it to Shelby Anthony. Anthony now up in the middle to Laura Karsten. And Karsten running into some trouble with the attacker there. Drops it back to Liebedor. Liebedor now to Anthony as the Thunder continue to possess. They've done a great job with this so far. The passing has been superb by the Thunder. It's Carrie Shannon now. Nice move into the middle to get it up to Gadara. Gadara turns and leaves it for Turner. Turner sends it forward. Kishkunis is after it. Ibarra is coming out of the goal. She's way out of the goal. And she won't get to it. Kishkunis has a free shot on goal with no keeper in. The ball's into the back of the net, but the offside flag is up yet again.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, the fans don't like that call here. It was a great opportunistic, great job taking advantage of the opportunity by Kishkunis as she got to that ball, and Ibarra was not able to control it. It came free, and Kishkunis was able to put it in the back of the net, but the offside flag did go up on the Thunder, keeping that 5th goal from coming onto the scoreboard. Now free kick intercepted by Shannon, but still controlled by North Park. Nice turn as they bring it into the Thunder end, but that pass is intercepted by Shelby Anthony and sent back near midfield. And North Park will control with number 9, Kirsten Taylor. And she has it poked away by Jamie Orweiler. It will be a Viking throw-in for Taylor on this near sideline, just inside the Thunder end. That throw is headed away by Anna Seabolt and goes straight to Ann Turner. Nice header there by Seabolt, and Turner drops it back to Liebedor, who clears it to midfield. It goes off of Gadara, and number 17, Tessa Bucamini, now sent in for the Thunder. Gadara giving chase. Bucamini can't get the touch. Now Gadara is in on the left side of the box. Bucamini falls downstairs. Gadara with a shot. Nice save by Katie Ibarra, as Gadara had a wide open shot from the left side of the box. So we have 2 more subs. Haley Rogers, number 22, and number 6, Katrina Deckerman-Gian for North Park. And Hillary Quinn for the Thunder. Now a corner kick for the Thunder comes back to Erin Strom. I believe she was the other sub. She sends the ball in. It goes off the hands of Ibarra right to Hillary Quinn, and Quinn's volley is just over the crossbar and lands in the top netting of the goal. Another great opportunity for the Thunder. A great ball in by Strom.
I'm sure Hillary Quinn's eyes got really big when she saw the opportunity with the ball right at her feet.
Probably wish she had another chance at that one.
Had to make a quick decision and just punched it right over the crossbar.
Now the goal kick comes out. It's headed by Gadara, and Orweiler's able to track it down on the far side of the field. Orweiler now cuts back into the middle, runs into 3 defenders, drops it off for Carrie Shannon. Shannon controls, splits 2 defenders, and gets the ball to Seabolt. Seabolt now on the near sideline, has 3 defenders coming at her. She turns, sends a cross into the middle, and it's headed away. Now it comes free to 22 Rogers, who has just entered the game for the Vikings. Now it's cleared back up to the near sideline. Picked up here by Sarah Hansen. Hansen trying to outrace Seabolt. And Seabolt is a smidge quicker. Seabolt is able to track that ball down. Great defense by Seabolt, running all the way back from her attacking position to get that ball away from Sarah Hansen. Now the ball comes back to midfield where Garcia will try and control for the Vikings. Shannon gets a touch to it, and it's off of Taylor. Now a nice move by Sarah Hansen to try and turn for the Vikings, but Esther Tan is there to take it away and get it to Seabolt, who gives it right back to Tan. And now the Thunder defense will go back to possessing and keeping the ball away from this North Park attack. If they can, as Bucky Liebedor's pass for Aaron Strom is a little too far behind her, it'll roll out of play, and we'll have a North Park throw-in with 24-21 left in this match. The Thunder still on top, 4-0. Now the throw-in comes in on the far side, played back to the thrower as they bring it into midfield. Now Garcia tries to play it forward. It's deflected, and now Kishkunis will fight for it on that far sideline. But coming away with the ball, they have it on the end line. There's a cross into the box, and Barreto comes out to intercept the cross. Great job by Hillary Barreto. Now she quickly rolls it out to Carrie Shannon. Shannon looks, will send it forward looking for Orweiler. The ball's in the middle. Orweiler trying to track it down behind Kristen Gibbs. Gibbs is able to get to it first, though, and she turns and sends it out of play on the near sideline.
Wonderful play by Hillary Barreto in goal. That cross was a good ball to the top of the 6. Barreto in front, in the midst of several forwards, came out with it, sent the counterattack away with a throw.
Now Grace McKenzie comes in to replace Jamie Orweiler. She takes the throw for the Thunder. It comes right back to her, and she sends the ball into the box. It's a high cross in. Gadara tries to track it down, no luck, but the clearance pass is intercepted by Kishkunis. Kishkunis brings it into the middle. McKenzie, nice touch, and controls at the top of the box. She leaves it for Quinn. Quinn now runs into 2 defenders and gets it on the near side to Anna Siebold. Siebold down the sideline. Now stops, cuts back, and goes into the middle. Nice move to get around the defender. Siebold at the right side of the box sends a cross in. It's deflected away and cleared nicely by North Park. And North Park trying to get it out of their own zone. Great job there, Ann Turner. Faster than Haley Rogers to get back to the ball. And it will be passed back to Liebedor, who gets it up to Hillary Quinn as the Thunder control yet again. Quinn brings it across midfield. She looks for Gadara. The offside flag stays down as Gadara fights for the ball near the top of the box. And good defense there by Balcamini yet again to keep Sarah Gadara at bay and clear it out for a Thunder throw.
Well, it was just enough discipline by Gadara to keep herself onside for that opportunity there. Flag stayed down, and Wheaton still possesses in their offensive third.
Anna Siebold will take the throw for the Thunder deep in the Viking end. She approaches, throws the ball in to McKenzie on that right side of the box. McKenzie brings it back a little ways off the end line and now has the ball poked away. It'll be another Thunder throw from a few steps back for Anna Siebold. Siebold quickly takes the throw, gets it into Esther Tan. Tan can't quite turn with it. It's intercepted by Johnson. Here comes Johnson across midfield. She's got to beat Bucky Liebedor. She comes into the middle and now leaves it on 422 Haley Rogers. Rogers has it on the right side as the Thunder defense gets back. Now the pass on the far side looking for Taylor is intercepted by Kishkunis, and Kishkunis will clear back forward for the Thunder. Now Gadara gets a foot to it, and Kishkunis will send it forward in the middle. It's towards McKenzie. It's over the head of McKenzie and the defender. And now Taylor will do a nice job to take it away from Grace McKenzie and bring it back forward for the Vikings. Her through ball, though, is a little too far, and out to get it comes Hillary Barreto to the far right edge of her penalty box, and she scoops it up and will now punt it away for the Thunder. Barreto's punt, nice high punt, travels to midfield. It's flicked on forward by Shannon, and Gadara is after it yet again. Another foot race between Gadara and Bacamini, but Bacamini is able to drop it back to Katie Ibarra, who will control for the Vikings. Ibarra rolls it out to Kirsten Taylor. Taylor sends it forward, and now the Vikings will try and control at midfield with Cassie O'Donnell. Ball rolls out of play for North Park throw. We have more substitutions. Number 22, Karen Northus, comes in for the Thunder, replacing Anna Siebold. I believe in for the Vikings, number 15, Emma Lundeen, and number 21, Stephanie Nilsson. They will replace 14, Sarah Hansen, and number 4, Kelsey Taylor. Now the throw in. Comes in for the Thunder. Shannon can't quite control, has it taken away by the double team. And now the Vikings come back the other way. Now ball deep into the box. Barreto comes out, has some trouble picking it up, and now finally does so to keep it away from the defender, and she'll roll it out to Esther Tan. Tan with the ball coming back towards midfield. She's looking deep for McKenzie, now sends it deep. We'll see if McKenzie can track it down and beat Kristen Gibbs to the ball. Gibbs gets there first, gets a touch to it. It will roll out of play, and we will have the 5th corner kick of the match for the Thunder.
26, Marley Disher.
Now another Disher and Val Lilly. A couple more substitutes coming in for the game as Kishkunis takes a break, as does Gadara.
Grace McKenzie setting up to take this corner kick for the Thunder. This corner here on the near sideline. McKenzie approaches, sends the ball into the box. It's headed away nicely by the Viking defense, and now played out to the far sideline. Good job to keep the ball in there by Lundeen. And now North Park unable to keep it in play as it rolls out, and we will have a throw-in for Aaron Strom on that far side.
Approaching 19 minutes remaining in regulation, a 4-0 lead for the Thunder.
Throw comes in, I believe, towards Disher. She did all she could to get a foot to it, but it's taken away by North Park. The passing in the defense for the Vikings, not as crisp as they would like it, and it goes out of play. We'll have a Thunder throw on that far side. Throw comes in to Carrie Shannon. Shannon tried to flick it up over the defender, didn't go quite as well as she had hoped. An attempt to clear back is headed back in by Hillary Quinn. Now it comes back free. Rogers tried to get it onto the far sideline, but that's intercepted by Lilly and sent back to Caitlin Liebedor. Liebedor controls and sends it to Aaron Strom on the left side for the Thunder. Now Strom steps forward, gets it to Disher. And Disher has it poked away, and we'll have a Thunder throw in just on the Thunder side of midfield. The officials pointing both ways, and now decides it will be a Thunder throw, it looks like. And we'll have another Thunder substitution as Kristen Clark enters the game. And she will replace Ann Turner. She's been out there a while for the Thunder, doing some excellent work in the midfield. The throw comes in from Strom to Lilly, and Lilly drops it right back to Strom. Strom sends it forward and out of play on that far sideline, looking for Marley Disher. North Park throw comes in on the far side. It's headed around, now fought over, and Lilly will take it down the sideline. Lilly, nice move. She's got speed, and the touch is a little too big. It's deflected out of play by Tessa Buccamini, who was all over the defensive back line for the Vikings. Now throw comes in, Shannon drops it off, and Kristen Clark sends the ball in to the right side of the net. It is deflected and will roll over the end line for a Viking goal kick.
A reminder that following the conclusion of this match, it will be the much anticipated first conference match of the year for the Wheaton men's soccer team as they take on rival North Park University. It's coming up following the conclusion of this match right here on WETN.
Goal kick from Ibarra is deflected into the middle of the field. And now Decker Mangian has it for the Vikings coming the other way. She sends it up on the right side, looking for a hard-charging Emma Lundeen. Lundeen cannot get there, though, as good defense by Val Lilly to protect the ball and shield it from Lundeen, and lets it roll over the end line for a Thunder goal kick. Liebedor will take this goal kick for the Thunder. And now she approaches with 16:20 left and gets it on the left side to Aaron Strom. Strom will bring it forward a little ways for the Thunder and get it up to Carrie Shannon. Shannon, nice move to get away from Decker Mangian. And that touch is a little big. It's intercepted and now sent into the middle to Garcia. Garcia's pass, though, is between three players and will roll over the end line, and we'll have another Thunder goal kick in quick succession as it comes up on 16 minutes left in this match. So get ready for another North Park substitution. Entering is Christy Menares for the Vikings, and she will replace Cassie O'Donnell. This goal kick will come about 15:40 left in this match. Thunder still up 4-0. And same play this time on the goal kick. Liebedor to Strom on that far side. Strom sends forward for Shannon. Shannon now better touch, able to get it forward looking for Lilly. The pass is a little too far, and Val Lilly tried to slide to save it and could not quite. But we have a throw in for the Vikings. It's headed back to the middle and picked up by Disher. Disher now sends into the middle looking for Clark. Clark gets to it first, sends it forward for McKenzie. McKenzie giving chase along with Kristen Gibbs, and Ibarra, I believe, came out to kick the ball away. Now it travels back to the Thunder end. Esther Tan fighting for it. Now it comes free to 21 Stephanie Nilsson. She'll bring it down the near sideline herself on the left side of this Viking attack. She approaches the end line, now turns into the middle. Esther Tan gives her trouble there and takes the ball away. Now Tan brings it up to Disher, still on the near side of the field. Disher's pass to the middle for McKenzie is too far, and it's intercepted by Buccamini. She sends it back in for the Vikings, and a good clearance by Liebedor to keep it away from a hard charging Emma Lundeen.
Number 4, Kelsey Taylor.
More substitutions now as number 4, Kelsey Taylor, comes in for the Vikings, replacing 21, Stephanie Nilsson. And number 25, Danny DeLeon enters, replacing number 10, Carrie Shannon.
Carrie Shannon, another wonderful game, filling the stat sheet yet again. Her experience from playing in summer soccer leagues has really paid off this fall.
Now, more great defense by the Thunder as Lily drops it back to Strom, who tries to clear it up the left side. It goes out of play. And it will be a Viking throw-in on the far side. Yes, once again, good call by Judah, as Carrie Shannon with a goal and an assist on the afternoon so far, as she headed to the sideline with 13:42 left in this match. As another through ball comes up for the Thunder. They were looking for McKenzie up top again. That ball is cleared away. And we'll have another Thunder substitution as number 9, Janelle Maida, enters the game, and she will replace Esther Tan for the Thunder. Once again, a great effort by Esther Tan, playing excellent defense and keeping the Vikings at bay for the Thunder. The throw-in comes to Strom. Strom gets her left foot into it, sends it to the right side of the box. Northwest is on for it, and it bounces off her and will go over the end line for a Viking goal kick.
Both side student sections starting to swell a little bit here toward the conclusion of the women's game. To see the Wheaton women, hopefully, finish it off. They have a 4-goal lead right now with 12:50 remaining in the contest.
Goal kick headed back in by Clark, and Ibarra will come off her line to scoop it up and punt it away as McKenzie was charging after the ball.
That's the second time that's happened with goal kicks coming straight toward a Thunder attacker.
Now that punt to midfield, and DeLeon is able to get it to Clark, and now they have a chance for McKenzie again. But Bakumini is just too fast back there for Grace McKenzie in the center of that Viking defense, and she is able to clear it, but her only option is to clear it over the end line. And the Thunder will be looking at their 6th corner kick of this match.
Well, what Sarah Wilson was doing defensively for North Park in that first half, Bokomini's doing the same in the second half, thwarting the numerous opportunities by the Thunder attackers.
Looks like Strom will take this from the far corner. She approaches and sends it in towards the top of the box. It takes a hop. No one gets to it, and now finally Val Lilly will track it down and send it up to Disher. Disher's pass into the middle, deflected, and we have an offside call against the Thunder yet again, and we will have a free kick for the Vikings from around the top of their own penalty box as we come up on 11.5 minutes left in this match. The Thunder still on top, 4-0.
Unfortunately, the Thunder, no strangers to that offsides call. They've got called for plenty of those here, especially in the second half, as they look to extend the lead.
Now the kick taken, intercepted at midfield. I believe that's Clark. She sends it forward. She's got Disher behind the defense and out to get it. Nice sliding save yet again by Katie Ibarra for the Vikings, keeping that ball away from a hard-charging Marley Disher. Now her punt goes beyond midfield. Quinn will shield it, so it gets all the way back to Liebedor, and Liebedor heads it forward. Now still fought over and comes free to Clark. Clark sends it on the near sideline to Janelle Maida. Maida back in the middle to Clark. Clark tries to turn, can't get away from Decker-Mangian, who takes the ball away from her and brings it into the middle. Now Decker-Mangian looking down the right side for Lundeen. Lundeen and Lilly after the ball. Lilly gets to it first, and nice job by Lilly, as Lundeen gave all she could and fell to the turf, but Val Lilly was able to keep control. Now the Vikings control yet again, send the ball in, and it looks like Barreto did get to that. Barreto could not corral the ball, though. It was well to the left of the goal. Barreto came out to try and pick it up, and she could not. It will go over the end line. I believe that's the first corner kick of the match for the North Park Vikings so far, coming with 10 minutes left in regulation.
Sarah Hansen now just entering the game, the senior forward for North Park,
replacing Haley Rogers. She will take the kick. Now it's sent back to her. She gets a cross in. It's intercepted very nicely, I believe. That's Clark. She sends it forward. Now Disher's going to chase after it. She's in a foot race with Kristen Gibbs. Gibbs is able to just get there first and slide tackle the ball out of bounds for a Thunder throw. Karen Northwest will come forward for the Thunder to take the throw deep in the Viking end. Her throw will go to the middle. And the feet of Danny DeLeon. Nice turn by DeLeon. She gets it back to Northus. Northus brings it down toward the end line. She chips across in. It's toward the back post. And there's a great effort. I believe that was Val Lilly on the far side. She got a foot to it, streaking in from the left side. And her shot attempt went straight back across the face of the goal. Could not find the back of the net.
Boy, that would have been something else, wouldn't it? What a wonderful cross. An opportunity there. Just missed.
Janelle Almeida sends it back in for the Thunder. It's flicked away by Deckerman Gian and back out to Hillary Quinn. Quinn now drops it back for Aaron Strom so the Thunder can control, and Strom will bring it forward. Strom now looks for DeLeon and passes deflected away, and Deckerman Gian will come back with it for the Vikings. She gets it up to Garcia. Garcia brings it up the middle of the field. Now she's looking on the left side for Sarah Hansen. Hansen has it on the left side of the box. Defense gets back for the Thunder, and Hansen's shot is low and wide left of the goal. No challenge for Hillary Barreto, who lets it roll over the end line. She'll now place it down for a goal kick. Leibador takes this kick and gets it to Aaron Strom on the far side of the field. Strom now brings it forward, gets her leg into it, and it's off the head of Grace McKenzie, straight up into the air. McKenzie gets her head to it again, and now she's after it. Lets it go into the middle. And now it's played back towards McKenzie. The pass is going to be a little too far, and it's intercepted by Kirsten Taylor. Taylor sends it back to midfield for the Vikings. Now a pass forward, intercepted by Aaron Strom. Strom brought it forward a ways for the Thunder, then stopped to get away from her defender and send it back to Leibador. Leibador now back to Strom, and Strom sends it forward looking for Clark. That pass is nicely intercepted, I believe, by Garcia. She sends it forward for Johnson. Johnson one-touch pass looking for Lundeen, intercepted by Lilly, and Lilly gets it back to Hillary Quinn. Hillary Quinn now controlling for the Thunder, gets it up to Val Lilly, and Lilly will drop it back to Strom. Strom sends it forward. I believe she's looking for DeLeon on that far. That's Disher. Excellent speed by Marley Disher as she went down that far side. She ran over the defender, though, and the defender's still down on the field, and Disher will be awarded a yellow card for that offensive effort, as she could not keep from running into the North Park defender, who is still down on the field.
Well, that offensive assertiveness from Disher, not necessarily misplaced, just a little too overly aggressive from a North Park defender.
This will stop play with 7:22 left in the match. The Thunder still comfortably in front, up 4-0. As we wait to see if this North Park defender will be all right.
The Thunder team gathering in prayer just outside the middle circle. Out of genuine caring for the health of these athletes. That was a tough spill from Kristen Gibbs, who's done an incredible job defensively for North Park all evening long.
She is now up on her feet and walking off the field under her own power. There's good news for her and the Vikings.
Casey O'Donnell has now come onto the field as a replacement.
It's good that there's not a serious injury there, it looks like. So we'll have a free kick for the Vikings as soon as Gibbs makes it to the sideline. Once again, under her own power, a great sign for her and this whole North Park team. Now we are underway again as the free kick comes forward. It's intercepted by Kristen Clark. She has it taken away by Garcia, though, for the Vikings, and Garcia sends it forward. She can't get it past Val Lilly, who heads it back forward for the Thunder. Now it comes free to Lilly on the far side. Lilly sends it into the middle for DeLeon. DeLeon forward to McKenzie. McKenzie tries to turn, has trouble with Garcia. That is Kirsten Taylor. Takes it away from her, now sends it back forward. Now they're looking for Johnson. Johnson's got some speed down that far side, but Leibador calmly comes over to get to the ball first. Johnson does take it away, but she's going back towards her own goal as she drops it back for Garcia. Garcia now controlling on the far side for the Vikings. She sends it forward, and it's too far for Kelsey Taylor. It rolls over the end line, and we'll have a Thunder goal kick with 6.5 minutes remaining in the match.
Barreto, before she places the ball in the 6-yard box, quickly runs over to Libador and says, "Excuse me, Bucky, but I need to tap my shoe. Would you do it for me?"
Libador being very nice. Down on one knee, tying Barretto's shoe.
This team,
It's taking a little time.
Bucky's got
They
it,
have
I'm
stopped
sure
the
she
clock, so can't really be called for a delay of game. Now Barretto's shoe is tied again. She places the ball down for Libador, and we will get back underway here as Libador sends it to Strom on the left side of the Thunder back line. Strom gets her foot into it, sends it forward. That's intercepted, sent back into the Thunder end. Hillary Quinn, good hustle to get her head to it. Now it comes free for De Leon. De Leon sends it forward. Looks like Disher's after it. Ibarra is out of her goal again. And she will let the ball come to her and scoop it up away from a hard-charging Grace McKenzie. Ibarra punts the ball back to the Thunder side. It's headed back on by Clark. Now sent forward. Val Lilly can't quite get to the ball. She deflects it, but North Park can't quite keep it in play, and we'll end up with a Thunder throw for Aaron Strom on that far side. Strom's throw comes in, headed back toward the Thunder goal a little ways, and picked up by Johnson near midfield for the Vikings. She turns and sends the ball in down the far sideline. It will now roll out of play, and Strom will throw it in again for the Thunder. Strom throws into Libador, and Libador will control on the edge of her own penalty box. Plenty of time for Libador. She sends it up to Strom, and Strom goes right back to Bucky Libador. Libador now sends forward. Nice flick on there, and the offside flag is up yet again on the Thunder as they look to charge toward the goal. And we will have another free kick for the Vikings as we go just under 5 minutes left in this match.
You see a few flags starting to be draped over the fencing in the student section for North Park. There's about 6 of them over there. A couple flags celebrating the country of Sweden as well as North Park University itself. Everybody getting amped up for the men's soccer game, which will come in just over a half hour.
Now Janelle Maida sends it forward looking for McKenzie, but back to get there first is Kirsten Taylor. She drops it back to Ibarra, and Ibarra sends it forward. That pass intercepted by Clark, though. Clark chips in a shot, and Ibarra will catch that one with ease on the edge of her 6-yard box and get ready to punt it away again. Now the punt from Ibarra takes a hop, comes to Hillary Quinn, and she fights for it with Kelsey Taylor. Now it comes free. It's headed around near midfield, and Disher will track it down for the Thunder. She sends it onto the far side for Lilly. Lily's faster than the defender. She's got to it on the left side. Lilly now towards the end line, gets the cross into the middle. It's through. The keeper's on the ground. And Karen Northrice had the entire goal wide open. Probably got a little wide-eyed on that one and ended up sending it over the crossbar. Man, she probably wishes she had that one back, as she had the entire goal right in front of her and managed to chip it over the crossbar. And Katie Ibarra is breathing a sigh of relief, so that would have been the 5th goal against her in this match. Good effort by the Thunder. Yet again, great passing, great speed down that far sideline from Val Lilly. You don't ask for better opportunities than that. Thunder controlling again, pass forward from Maida off of McKenzie, and now it'll be controlled by the Vikings again. Not for long though, as Northice gets to it and drops it to Danny De Leon. De Leon gets it back to Libador, and Libador sends it to Strom. Strom keeping it away from a hard-charging Annika Johnson. He gets it to Lilly, and Lilly is taken down on that far side. It'll be a free kick for the Thunder on that rather hard foul on Val Lilly. Inside of 3 minutes left now. Thunder still up 4-0. As Aaron Strom prepares to kick the ball away. She approaches and does so. Great kick. And after it is Disher in that back for the Thunder. She turns, sends it into the middle, and it is cleared away by Garcia for North Park. Comes to Strom near the middle of the field. She has it taken away by Johnson. Johnson now on, can't get around Libador. And Libador sends it up to Val Lilly. Good job by Bucky Libador in the back for the Thunder yet again. Now a pass forward. Finds Disher again. Disher bringing it down the far sideline. Chips across, and it's towards McKenzie. McKenzie gets ahead to it. It's to the right side of the goal. And Katie Ibarra will let it roll over the end line for another goal kick.
Good to see that Wheaton continues offensive aggression from beginning to end of this match. They've never let up. Shows they're a really deep team. as Coach Pete Felsky has duly noted numerous times. And it's really paid off for him all season long.
A good job by Janelle Maida to clear the ball off of Kelsey Taylor for the Vikings, and it'll be a throw-in for the Thunder. Maida will take it at midfield, and she will drop it back to Caitlin Liebador. Liebador controls with 1.5 minutes left in regulation. Now she boots it down this near sideline looking for North Ice again. North Ice is behind the defense. She has it on the right side of the box. Towards the end line, she sends a cross into the middle. It squirts free, and getting to it first is Garcia for the Vikings, as that ball was just rolling through around near the penalty spot. Good thing for North Park, they got to it first. Now throwing for the Thunder comes to Aaron Strong. Now she gets it back to Val Lilly. Val Lilly brings it on the left side of the box. She gets it up to Disher. Disher chips a shot in, and it is over the goal. And possibly a little wide left. Good look, though, from Marley Disher on that shot attempt. Just a smidge high. The Thunder have tried and tried again, haven't quite been able to get that 5th goal, but they have had some excellent opportunities to do so. And the goal kick for the Vikings, taken by Ibarra, headed back in, and now cleared to the far sideline and out of play. We'll have a Thunder throw-in, so we're down to 20 seconds left in this match. Throw comes in to DeLeon. She has trouble on the sideline. It's cleared away and out of bounds. And we'll have North Park on with 10 seconds left.
8.
Throw comes in. Lily heads it out. We'll have another throw near midfield.
3.
It'll come in.
2.
It
1.
won't quite make it in. And that will do it here at Joe Bean Stadium as the Wheaton Thunder women's soccer team caps off a 4-0 victory over the North Park University Vikings. Wheaton College women's soccer team advancing now to 12-0-1 on the season and dropping the Vikings to 5-6-1. And the Thunder are now 1-0 in CCIW conference play as the teams go to shake hands at midfield.
It was a really solid effort, top to bottom, for the Thunder squad, really utilizing their depth, especially in that second half. And, John, what can we really say? Jamie Orweiler, terrific game, 3 assists today. Carrie Shannon, wonderful game. And the Thunder got off to a wonderful start, 2 goals from Anna Siebold. I mean, what can you say about the offense? And that proved to be the most effective defense as well, as the Thunder controlled possession for the vast majority of this ball game. North Park limited to only a few opportunities for themselves offensively. It's a very solid victory for the Thunder. They should be proud of themselves getting the CCIW conference schedule underway with a big 4-0 win over the visiting North Park Vikings. And coming up next Wednesday on the 12th, they'll host Carthage College at 5 p.m. And next Saturday, a week from today at 4:30, they host North Central with 2 more home games for the Wheaton College Thunder, as they look to keep their undefeated streak alive, especially here at Joe Bean, where they've been dominant.
Yes, they have truly been dominant here at Joe Bean. We have here the numbers. They are 137-5-7 here at Joe Bean Stadium since the start of the 2000 season. They win 94.6% of the time when the matches are played here in Wheaton. And we have the stat sheet now, the final stats from tonight's game. Wheaton, kind of a down night from shots on goal, only 20 this match. Oh, man, it's terrible. It's that low for the Thunder. Nearly 8 of them on goal, and of those, 4 of them found the back of the net. 4 goals, 5 assists, and once again, the story, 3 assists from Jamie Orweiler, and just some amazing passing from her. Once again, the goals, one for Kishkunis, one for Carrie Shannon, 2 for Anna Siebold, and 1 for Sarah Gadara. Shots coming from Kishkunis, Shannon, Siebold, Kristen Clark, Gadara, and Ann Turner. So yes, a wonderful effort here by the Thunder, as looks like Coach Pete Felsky will come up and join us for a post-game interview following this 4-0 win to open conference play for the Thunder. The men's teams are taking the field now, and stands are just as full and more full now as Coach Felsky joins us.
All right.
Hey, Coach, great effort out there.
Yeah, it was a solid effort. I know. I think we can play a lot better, and I think that's what we're taking out of these games. We're still trying to figure some things out due to a couple of significant injuries. So we're trying to feel our way through these games, but for the most part, we're learning a lot, and but we have a long way to go as well.
And can't be too disappointed, though. 2 goals early by Anna Seabolt, her second and third of the season and of her career here. And, of course, wonderful passing by Jamie Orweiler.
Yeah, Jamie's magic. She's magic every day. She comes out and puts out 100% of effort day in and day out. And Anna's kind of a little runner as well. She's a little kid who kind of has a lot of energy, and we've moved her up. We had aspirations early of playing her in the back. But she's got so much energy. She just loves soccer and loves life, always smiling and laughing. So we put her up front, let her do her thing up there. She kind of runs around and creates a lot of chaos for everybody. But she's a fun player to watch, and tonight it paid off with 2 nice goals, like you said.
It's very true. We noticed up here in the box, it was a full attacking effort front to back. You never let up off the gas pedal, so to speak, in this one, and just kept attacking North Park, and that was for us, probably thinking the best defense is a good offense in this match.
That's what we've always said. I've been here a long time, 24 years now, and we've always wanted to play attacking soccer. We think it's more fun to watch, more fun to play, and the girls enjoy it. So, yeah, I think if we can spend most of the time in their attacking half, or their defensive third of the field when we're attacking, it takes a lot of pressure off our backs. But for the most part, if we move the ball well, which I think we can do, we should be able to possess pretty well in these games and have a majority of the time with the ball. If we do that, we'll be okay.
And we believe you have successfully done that so far this season.
So far, so good, yeah.
So hopefully we'll keep that up as we continue the season. Congrats on getting the first win in conference play.
Yeah, thank you very much.
A good win for the crowd here for homecoming.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, Coach Felsky. There you have it, folks. Coach Pete Felsky's thoughts on the night, and it's incredible to hear him say, still looking. There's a lot of things we can improve on, and to hear this Thunder team should get even better as we go on in the season.
A reminder that coming up directly in a few minutes, it's counting down from 27 to the beginning portions of Wheaton and North Park, the men's soccer programs, 2 historically successful programs in the CCIW, and bitter rivals at that, no doubt about it. North Park going to draw a huge crowd, as does the Wheaton Thunder. It's going to be a great one, so stay tuned for that on WETN television and 88.1 FM.
All right, for Judah Newby, I'm Jonathan Hensel, and now we'll send it back to Wu Hal Phelps in the studio, and in just about 25 minutes, he'll send it back out here. You can listen to that matchup right here on WETN. Thank you very much.